Welcome back to another episode of Wave News, with news from the new wave dark alternative front. I apologize for my longer absence from the YouTube scene. It is because several things came up and I had to adjust, but everything worked out very fine, and now I'm back at your service. Rain to Rust, gothic rock from Istanbul. Rain to Rust is a new formation from Turkey's capital Istanbul. Their debut album Flowers of Doubt, including 8 tracks, was recently released. It is classic goth rock with a great instrumentation. Listen to it on Spotify or Bandcamp. Dario Lira is back with EP. Solo musician Dario Lira, originally from St. Petersburg, now resident in Berlin, is back with the EP Lёd, which means ice in Russian. 8 new tracks, sung in Russian and German, as usual experimental and a bit disturbing. The mysterious ungoogable-s. The mysterious ungoogable-s, it is written like an S in 3 brackets, returns from the cold and windy streets of Copenhagen with the brand new album Black Dog. The album consists of 8 tracks, as usual heavily influenced by classic post-punk music. This time the songs are longer than in his previous records and have a minimum of vocals. Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds surprise with new album. On his 62nd birthday 2 weeks ago, Nick Cave announced the release of a new Bad Seeds album titled Ghost Teen. Now it is already available. It is a double album, very calm, similar to their last release, Skeleton Tree. David Hasselhoff, as cool as ever. David Hasselhoff, the hero of our childhood, is a cool actor, but also has a great voice and can look back to a fruitful music career, which he mostly celebrated in Europe, most notably in Germany, due to the Schlager character of his songs. David has a good music taste as well, as his new album Open Your Eyes showcases. He did several covers from exquisite new wave artists like Modern English, A Flock of Seagulls, or the Jesus and Mary Chain. A highlight of this album is a Hasselhoff version of Bowie's Heroes, where he also sings in German. High-Powered Leroy, unearthed music from the 90s. High-Powered Leroy was a 3-piece band from California, which existed only from 1995 till 96. Now, 23 years later, the 5 songs they had recorded back then have been remastered and digitally re-released. It is an interesting blend of math rock and post-rock. Mechanica Records released Bonanza Bonsai Anthology. Mechanica Records released a to 500 pieces limited double LP with songs from the early years of Hungarian cult band Bonanza Bonsai. Often called the Hungarian Depeche Mode, Bonanza Bonsai existed from the late 80s till the mid-90s, during that time becoming the maybe most influential Hungarian band of all time. On the double vinyl you can enjoy hits like Induljon or Bonsai, among 21 other great songs of the path-breaking group. Paradox Obscure's Artifact available for free. It has been already 2 years since Greek darkwave duo Paradox Obscure released their already legendary album Artifact. For this occasion, this album is, for a limited time, available for free on Bandcamp. Also, Paradox Obscure announced that they are in the final stage of working on a new record. Linea Aspera announced tour dates. Linea Aspera was a darkwave duo formed in London, which existed from 2011 till 2013. Zoe Zanias, one half of Linea Aspera, continued to make music with the project Kelua, and after their split up formed the solo project Zanias. In June this year, the album Preservation Bias came out, a compilation of lost songs and rarities from Linea Aspera, a big surprise for many. An even bigger surprise is Linea Aspera's announcement for a European tour from November till January. Last but not least, I want to show you 2 songs. From the music I have stumbled recently upon, the most noteworthy is the Turkish project Affet Robot. I found the song Firtina through a YouTube suggestion. At first it reminded me of Japanese musician Nao Katafuchi, but then I realized that it was sung in Turkish. Also the video is a very interesting one.
Kafamın içinden delip geçtin, soğuk nefesin içimi kesti, hafızam silinmiş
Slovene trip-hop band Blue Sign are back with the song Dash, which means rain. The video that goes along with it is in a typical Blue Sign manner, visually appealing and expressionistic, while singer Urška's voice is moving the listener's inner world even without understanding a word of Slovene. As always, thank you very much for watching. See you next time.